guys, welcome back to World of Tanks. I thought I'd do something a little bit different and try a new video series called 2 Up Tuesday, where I pretty much get two different tanks and both on the same map. Just show you like different play styles, etc. of those tanks. So the map that we've got today is Westfield, playing in the Object 277. So with Westfield, pretty much the top left-hand corner is mainly your heavy area and the bottom right corner is mainly your medium area. So yeah, unfortunately, like with this like area, it's mainly better for like tanks with hull down capacity, like gun depression, etc. So if we look around, like 60 TP, CC1, AMX M454, just all those tanks, but Russian heavies just don't have any gun depression, really. So I'm kind of just, hanging around here because it's the best area for me with my lack of gun depression. And considering I'm not spotted there, I thought I'd kind of move over here. Might be able to get a sneaky shot on someone. But then we've got to watch out for like, up in this A5 area. It's pretty much just TD city up there. But on saying that, as you can see, we've got our own little TD city here. So I've seen that this T10's pushed up a bit and he doesn't know I'm here, so I can come up. Easy shot into the side. Because last he spotted me, probably would have been over near that E75. So yeah, I'm just mainly worried about this Object 263 pushing up, but then we've got the E100 coming in as well. Surprisingly, like there are two artillery in the game, but luckily they're going after sensibly the like cluster of people. Like I'm saying that they just damaged two tanks, where if they were focusing me, they'd only be hitting one. So it's kind of at that point I'm like, all right, I can't really do much, because like if I try to poke onto the side, I'll get shot by the TDs in the back. Like there's still a Tortoise that hasn't been seen, still a Charfuture, E50, just so many tanks that haven't been seen. So I've decided I'm going to come down this way. And without exposing myself too much, I was like, all right, let's just back up the mediums, because they're like losing this flank pretty badly. And our heavies seem to be holding it all right with artillery support. And I was going to be like, oh yeah, I'll take out that Conway, but then, he just gets deleted. So I just kind of, pull up in here, make sure I don't get spotted. And this Progetto kind of had the same idea as me, but because I've managed to do it sooner, he doesn't expect me to be in the city. So I can just cruise on over and bang, easy kill. And so, as you can see, this T10 also has the same idea. And again, we've got the jump on him not expecting us to be here. So just do that, help with the E75, give him a little friendly nudge. And so kind of at this point, I realised that the UDES is pinging the like F6 area, which we kind of like assumed, because he hasn't been spotted yet, the Char has to be there. So I've kind of just come down here trying to help him. And I think it's in a second the UDES is going to ping again. And then I pretty much just go, yep, I need help. Like, get him to support me kind of thing. But so there, he's pinging G6 again. It's like, all right, we'll just try and take out at least the E50 or the CS63. There you go. I just said, help, I'm moving into that position. And there's the Char Future. Bang. 1-2. And we took, yeah, 1 shot of damage for it. So, yeah, I don't know what I was doing when I was driving there. But now that, like, we've kind of done that, our TDs and the UDEs can just work on those guys. So, yeah, TDs are supporting the UDEs. So I thought I'd come up here to try and catch the E50, like, retreating. And as you can see, I said that that tortoise was unspotted. He's up in that TD area. So at this point, I was just like, yeah, expecting the E50 to either be retreating or something. So I was just kind of waiting here, waiting to see if he was going to be running back past me, or like whether he's just going to wait in that corner and then I'll have support to actually back me up, take him out. Then I moved down here, just seeing if I might be able to like spot anyone driving in the field there, but yeah, after a quick second, like, yeah, no, it's not worth it. So considering we're at late game, like having HP on your heavy tank is great. Oh, and that was a bit of a slow reaction by me, but we got the CS to get deleted as well. Yeah, I don't know why I decided to load gold there, but either way. And yeah, so I'm just getting fucking bullied. But RNG said yes. And now, like, admittedly, I think I'm a 2-shot for the AMX, but he's on 168 HP. So I just decided, yeah, stuff it. I'm going in. Just using the mobility of the 277. And yeah, decided I'll try and get this guy. And even got the spotting on the 261. And this is where we literally just YOLO in. Try to hit him on the move, but we had all of our luck on that E50. And then, yeah, no one else left but the tortoise, so just a cheeky shot into the side. And that ends it for this one. Alright, so that was the 277 on Westfield. Let's jump into the next tank and see how we fare in that one. So this is an encounter, again, on Westfield. As you can see, because it's an encounter, you're obviously in different spawns. So when we get going, I'm going to do the typical medium thing and head down to roughly the like F0 area just to see what's happening. And like immediately I kind of see a lot of our tanks are like going into the heavy flank. That's no worries. Like the Leopard doesn't have any armor whatsoever, so I don't really want to be in there trying to brawl with heavies. Like, yeah, you might get 1 or 2 shots off, but you're going to see in this game working at long distances with the Leopard and even the like Leopard prototype really works out well. And so, huge spot from one of our heavy tanks there. We now see that there are 3 tanks that haven't been spotted, not including the Arty. So the EBR, which I'm going to guess is doing what our EBR should be doing, pretty much just coming down here, trying to get some spots, etc., etc. And then we've got a Char Future and an M60, which, yeah, I'd say they've either moved into this area or they're up on this hill. We'll see. But we also see that our team is capturing the base and they're being blocked. So one of those tanks is sitting in the cap. So we know that much. And so I've switched to a HE round here. The HE on the Leopard is pretty good. 105 mil pen. Like, I kind of just assumed, like, I didn't want to push up too hard here, just because, like, yeah, if I get spotted further up there and they've got a crossfire, like, you're fucked. There's nothing you can really do. So I just loaded a HE, just waiting for their EBR to get a little bit too ambitious, and 633 damage to the face. So I think I quickly, wait for it to reload and then use intuition to switch to another HE, just in case this EBR decides to poke up again. I'll be able to take him out one shot. But as you can see, he is about to get deleted. So intuition switch here again. And now that their scout is out, this is where I'm going to just test the waters. Like, move up. Yeah, nah, my sixth sense didn't go off. That's all good. I've kind of just looking this way just to see what the EBR spots. In case he sees whatever tank is capping at the moment. But as you can see, nothing happens. And yeah, so that M60 can't really see him. That char is in a good spot if we don't move into the position I'm about to show you in a second. So yeah. Admittedly, at this point, I was completing a mission for the 279E. I just had to get 4 penetrating hits, or 4 damaging hits, actually, so on different vehicles. So I was kind of like, all right, where's, like, everyone else? I decided to take a blind shot there. I don't know if it actually hit or not. But then, yeah. I just always do this. When people ping you, just ping them back, like. You're going to say, like, that EBR, he's a decent player, but, like, just one of those armchair generals, like, telling you what to do, etc., etc. It's like, chill, relax. And then he ends up YOLOing in and then says that I was too slow. It's like, all right, you didn't have to YOLO in to try and get damage. Like, you would have been better off hiding and then you could still be alive, but... so there was just making sure I like went through the bushes, didn't get spotted. Again, I'm looking over at that M60 because I want that those 4 damaging shots. There you go. Cause damage to 4 different enemy vehicles. So, and this is, I thought I was going to be pretty lucky here. Firing a HE, didn't do any damage. It's just like, fuck. But... and unfortunately, HE pen just didn't cooperate for me. And I decided, yeah, let's try the last HE just to get a damaging shot. And so, like, yeah, I'm just pretty much trying to spot, or even just get the EBR to spot for me, and just using the bushes, just... And now this is where I decide, because the char's playing so like passively, I'm going to move up a little bit, try and spot him, get another flanking shot. And he just goes over the ridge. But I think it's at this point here, like the EBR is spotted and he just decides he's going to like YOLO in. Like, at that point, I thought that the EBR would, like, run away, just do whatever. And, yeah, this is... just might as well. But, yeah, I didn't expect that char to have pushed up there. And, yeah, it looks like this M60 is just... left the game, basically. And so, yeah, free damage. I'm going to take that. But then I think it's actually after this one, I take that shot, and then I think, well, actually, no. If I kill the M60, our UDES and E100 are going to cap. And there. EBR YOLO's in, and then give it 2 seconds. Just up here. Mr. EBR's going to say slow leopard or something like that. I don't know how that didn't work, but back-to-back Rams. So, there you go. Slow leopard. And I just said negative. And then hit him with the dumb EBR. Like, I don't know why he had to YOLO in like that. Alright, so a shot from the Waffenträger Panzer IV puts me down to a one-shot, so I'm not liking how things are looking at the moment. But I'm just looking for this artillery. Oh, there he is. Bang, one shot, dead. And now I'm instantly thinking I need to get into cover because that Waffenträger is just going to be able to... He just missed me then, so... If he had hit me there, I think it would have been like a 50-50 chance for him to actually kill me. And yeah, so Chieftain dies, lose. Oh, alright. Looks like we're going to lose according to the Chieftain. So I guess we're just going to try and farm damage here. So at this point, like, yeah, we've obviously lost the heavy line. We've got our UDES and E100 capping. Like, they've been focusing on capping for the whole game. I don't know what their obsession with it is. So I've decided, all right, I'm going to either go up and help them cap or at least try and, like, slow them down. And there's the Waffenträger. So this is where I feel like I probably should carry more HE rounds because, like, the Waffenträger, it is a paper tank. Like, 105mm HE pen. You could do it with 50mm HE pen, to be honest. This is where I just come up. Bang. Luckily, this Cobra is, like, just tunnel vision, hard. And yeah, this is just a brawl. Just try and pump out as much damage before the loss, like the Chieftain said. And now I noticed that the Cobra was, like, very sheepish, like running away, etc. So he must have obviously been reloading. And this is the worrying part. Like, they've got an FV4005. If he so much as, like, looks at me, even if I'm on full health, he can delete me in one shot. And so, yeah. 60 TP was obviously going for our Arty to try and, yeah, get an extra tank out of the game. All right, and there's the FV. So, yeah, not too keen on copying that, but he just took out our UDES. So this is where I come in. And I was going to chase him around here, and then, oh, there's a WZ. But E100 saved my life. And it's just a matter of, since he's still reloading, turns out we end up getting that win, unlike the Chief says, as I said up here, lose. All right, let's jump into the post-game stats of the 277 and the Leopard 1 game and see how we fared. All right, and here we are, second-class mastery for the Object 277 game. Ended up with 3178 damage, 4 kills, 2k assistance. Not bad at all. Finished top on XP and second on damage. So, although, Tortoise had a massive game. Didn't even realise that. And cherry on top, we even made 10,000 credits, even though I was firing a few gold rounds at the end. So hopefully that shows you, if you are in a Russian heavy on Westfield, it, like, kind of gives you an option rather than just sticking in the, like, heavy line, just trying to get your gun depression to work. Obviously, it's not always going to benefit you. And for our Leopard 1 game, end up with the first class mastery badge for our 5.6 k damage, 5 kills, 500 assist. Finished second on XP, and then top on damage. Jeez, it wasn't even a high caliber. And made 11,600 credits. So, yeah, I kind of just hope that shows you just two of the kind of play styles when you're playing in a medium or a heavy tank on Westfield. And let me know if you think this series will be helpful. It'll pretty much just be like, yeah, play a bunch of games and then I can review back on like decent games that I have. So cherry pick them a little bit just so you can see, like, even if you just take kind of ideas of how to actually play a medium or a heavy or a TD. And hey, if we get really desperate, maybe even some arty gameplay to show you how to sit there and left click. Anyway, hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know if you think this is going to be a series you'd enjoy or not, and hopefully I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.